If you want to make comments on the budget, then make comments on the budget, and we will respond. But we did not bring a library here to anticipate where every single one of those $125 million gets spent, or where it was spent, or where it might be spent next year. Make your budgetary comments. You're 30 minutes now, and so far we're on object number 2. Now, I don't think that is appropriate. And, you know, you want to talk about the dollar amounts that are levied on each one of these 2 departments? I put up a chart specifically to show where those pennies were spent. And the one at the very top that showed 1/10 of 1 cent of an M&O dollar went to the airport. Now, I'm assuming, based on these comments, that the other 99.9 cents that are being spent in the county are appropriate. But I don't think the appropriate thing to do is sit here for an hour and go through the line item budgets on every IBA and airport authority budget.
Is it available to the public?
It is absolutely available to the public, and the public should comment on it. And I don't disparage any single one of the citizens that want to come. The door is always open, but I don't think this is appropriate. What the attempt here is to make it look like that these commissioners don't understand what's going on with their budget, or there was improper budgeting from the department heads, and that is simply not so. Now, I've listened to this for the last 6 months, and it's airport authority, IBA every single time. But there are fire departments that are being operated. There are sheriff's deputies responding to calls. There are 911 operators. There are construction being done. There are permits being issued. There's a lot more going on than the IBA and the airport authority.
Is there online access to the
Well, I appreciate your response on that, Mike.
And I will be happy to respond to each and every one of
Unfortunately,
these.
Mike, this is a public hearing, and there is no time limit on me. And I have a right to ask questions, and I expect answers.
You have a right to ask questions, and I'm happy to respond to every single one of those questions. But I'm not going to debate it, and I'm not going to dig through reams of paper to find it. I'll be happy to note every single question you have, and I'll respond to you in writing the answer to every single one to the very best of my ability. We're not hiding anything. We're not hiding anything from the public. We're not hiding anything from you. And you are welcome to every single one of those documents. But it's clear to me you've already gone through them.
If I may add as a parliamentarian for the Board of Commissioners,
No,
Mr. Coggins, please. Mr. Coggins,
too.
point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, please.
This is a budget hearing. This is a time for the public to present to this board before they make a decision in the coming weeks as to what this budget may be. If the citizens have concerns over the budget, this is the time to express those concerns. Whatever they may be, I think the budget has been published since May 30th. The chairman's proposed budget's been out for a while. There may be several citizens here that want to speak. I would ask that you limit your comments to what you want to present to this board on budget issues. This is not a question and answer session. All right, this is a time for the public to present their views on it. And you're right, there is not a time limit on this. However, I think that we need to respect this process and not require the chairman to invoke his authority that no one speaks until recognized by the chairman. That is an ordinance that's been on the books in Paulding County for years. The chairman, through his discretion, elects not to exercise that because there's mutual respect given to the speakers that speak. But I know he would prefer not to do that. So if we can limit the comments to the budget so that these guys can adequately hear what the issues are, I think that that would be more effective in this process.